name is Valentina Serrano, and today I'm going to be breaking down the scene from The Godfather. A little bit about the movie. The Godfather goes over the struggles of an Italian-American criminal family that has to go through loss and change after getting into fights with other clans and being betrayed by its own members. I am talking particularly about the scene where Michael Corleone, which is the youngest son of the Corleone family, is just fighting with Kay, his wife, about whether or not he killed Carlo, which is his brother-in-law. Through this scene, Francis Ford Coppola manages to show Michael's character's transformation through dialogue, body language, proxemics. In this way, he also emphasizes how his relationship with Kay changes. What he says and how he reacts to his wife's confrontation about Carlos' death consolidates his character arc and marks the beginning of his new persona as Don Corleone. Now let's break down the scene together. First, when his sister questions him, he acts calm, he stays calm, he acts a little bit dismissive, and we can see that he doesn't reveal anything about the killing and he's still portraying his old persona onto his sister. But then when his wife starts questioning him, his whole demeanor changes. Here's where we can appreciate the shift in their relationship, as we can clearly see that there's a lot at stake in their marriage. Look at the way she looks at him, so unsure and scared. She knows whatever happens next will change the relationship forever. Soon enough, Michael reveals his new colors and loses his temper. He's slowly entering into this new era, into this new persona. Now, the key piece here is that after this interaction, he calms down, but he straight up lies to her face. He gives her false hopes, and he makes her think that he's a different man than he actually is. He's clearly changing in many ways. He's changing his way of thinking about trust and love. And most importantly, he's disrespecting his marriage vows and leaving the honesty in their relationship behind. Another key point that happens here is that when Kay leaves the room and she observes Michael's men congratulating him and praising him as the new godfather, her intuition fires up, and the way she looks at him makes you understand everything that's going on in her mind, and it reveals to you how she knows something's up, and it makes you think, oh, probably she knows that for Michael to be recognized as the Godfather by their henchmen, then something must have happened that makes them react that way. Right after all of this reflection happens, she is faced with a decision. Is she willing to stand up for her beliefs and complain about this crime, or is she willing to stay silent and surrender to her family just so she doesn't lose this harmony that she lives in? Here, the director's great work is how he handles the proxemics of the scene, the dialogue, the little micro expressions that add a new meaning to everything that happens and lets you understand the subtext that's going on at the same time. I intend to use the same elements in one of the scenes of my script, more specifically in scene 3. Here, Cristina apologizes to her father, Salvatore, about her reaction to the arranged marriage setting up for her. But the real thing that's going on under the surface is that she's plotting an escape plan for her and her boyfriend, but then she is doing something similar that Michael does, which is just straight up lie to their loved one in order to go after their own goals. I also intend to use this dramatic irony to heighten the sense of urgency and elevate the stakes. Because at here, even if Cristina and Salvatore had a shaky relationship to start, now we can see how the relationship is really on the line and where the balance is gonna tilt towards, because Cristina has to decide whether to follow her family's legacy or follow her own path. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon on the sound stages.